Since we quacked that smuggling ring case in Holland, Auntie, I've been allergic to flowers. So I don't think I'm going to like Seoul's flower festival very much, though I'm glad to be away from the stress of my boss, Inspector Bubblehead, always being on my back.
I'm sure you'll feel better once you relax here in Korea. Then you can enjoy the wonderful aromas of all the flowers. Oh, my, we must hurry or we'll be late for the private unveiling of Dr. Yang Ho Long Dak's newest creation. As a botanist, Dr. Yang has cloned and crossbred plants for years. Some of his creations have made small fortunes in the flower and perfume industries.
Maybe he's invented a flower that won't make me sneeze.
This traffic is most inconvenient. Aha! Dr. Yang and I have been sharing gardening tips for years, but he's been most secretive about his latest success.
Do we have to go in there?
Of course we do, Willard. What could possibly happen in a greenhouse?
What is wrong? What has happened? Do something. Do something. What? I don't know. What's happening?
Oh, the hazards of being a police duck.
Oh, my.
Bravo!
It's simply beautiful.
What?
It is sure to make millions.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Marjorie! Everyone, this is Marjorie Mallard, the world-famous detective, and her nephew, Willard Widgeon of the Swiss police.
Dr. Yang, I'm so sorry we're late, but what happened? Why were you calling out? You sounded worried.
Oh, I was just surprised by how mesmerized the other guests became when I showed them my orchid. My assistant, Mr. Wan, and I have nurtured her since she was a bud. We are used to her beauty and her fragrance.
She certainly is a beauty. Kudos, Dr. Yang. It looks like the student has finally surpassed the teacher.
Nonsense, Dr. Merganser. Marjorie, may I introduce you to my botany professor from university? He taught me everything I know.
Not everything, it would appear. I've been trying to create just such an orchid for decades. And now the glory is all yours, Dr. Yang.
Congratulations, Dr. Yang. Your orchid will be a wonderful base for my new fragrance. Entrance. And let's not forget about a line of cosmetics.
Not so fast, Madame Pillay. I've been talking to Dr. Yang about the orchid's distribution rights for my flower shops. I'm prepared to pay top dollar.
Flower shops? Don't be ridiculous, darling.
Friends, before we discuss business, there are many specimens I would like to show you.
And while we're at it, we can discuss how much your itty-bitty orchid is worth.
Wow, Auntie. I never thought a simple orchid could cause such a stir.
Neither did I, Willard. Neither did I.
And this is a quactus. This over here is an Ansiduckium. Here, the Chrysanthemum horrifolduckian. The foul duck area was quite a challenging grafting.
I say, Dr. Yang, is this my stock in your duck of paradise?
Yes, I found it accepted my improved scions quite well.
Dr. Yang's Duck of Paradise has sold well for me. Over 20 million units.
It reminds me of a spice I used for my last fragrance, Exotica. It was most intoxicating.
If I'm not mistaken, Willard, this is a Rose of Sharon, the national flower of Korea. Just look at its petals. Oh, it's a work of art.
That's true. Oh, I can see now why they say art is in the eye of the beholder.
Ah, that rose is my inspiration, Marjorie. Every day for 100 days, it dies at night, but blossoms again each morning. It is a true symbol of perseverance.
20 years of perseverance, and I almost had an orchid like yours.
My coiffure!
Oh, sorry for that. You see, the solar heat system and humidity regulator are totally automated. It's the most high-tech greenhouse of its kind. Sleep tight, princess. Shall we?
Oh.
Dr. Yang, will the orchid be safe in here?
Very, thanks to my ultra-sensitive alarm. Only myself and Mr. Wong know the code. And now I will activate it. Let us get you all settled in your rooms before we sit down to celebrate. My servant, Kim Moon, has prepared quite a feast.
Oh, goody! Then we can discuss all the things I will do with your little orchid.
You mean all the places I'm going to sell your orchid?
The orchid should have been mine. All my precious years of research wasted.
Oh, now look what I've done.
Oh,
Don't
here.
step on her makeup.
Oh, thank you all so much. I'm sorry to be such a bother. I believe that's everything. Thanks again.
She's gone! The orchid is gone! Someone call the police! No one could have broken into the greenhouse. Only myself and one key know the code to turn the security system on and off.
Do not worry, Dr. Yang. I'll put out an immediate bulletin about the stolen orchid.
Where are the other guests, Dr. Yang?
They wanted to get an early start to look at the tourist sites. They said they were going to the National Museum.
Perhaps they heard or saw something. Come, Willard, we must find them.
Just as long as there's no flowers.
Please get my orchid back, Marjorie.
I'll do my best, Dr. Yang. What happened? Someone stole a priceless gold medallion that was part of a display from Switzerland.
I forgot about that. A bunch of Swiss artifacts are on exhibition, and the Swiss police are in charge of security. I wonder who... Oh! Inspector Bufflehead.
Widgeon, what are you doing here?
My auntie and I are here for the flower festival, sir. Achoo!
Ah, yes. Vacationing again with the little auntie. How quaint.
Actually, no. Oh, well, it started out that way, sir. But now we're looking for suspects who may have something to do with a stolen orchid. It's very important.
A stolen orchid? Important? Do you realize what has just gone on here? A 15th century gold medallion from the Swiss exhibit has been stolen!
I was looking at the Swiss artifacts. 1 second the medallion was there. Next second it wasn't.
Widgeon, you go look for your little flower and stay off this case. There's enough confusion as it is. We're done here. You can let everyone back in.
Hurry, Willard. Let us have a closer look at the crime scene.
Achoo! No flowers. Maybe I'm allergic to Inspector Bufflehead.
There certainly isn't much air ventilation in here, is there?
Achoo!
Oh, Miss Mallard, Willard. Did you hear about the theft?
Which one? There have been two. Dr. Yang's orchid was stolen last night. May I ask if you saw or heard anything?
Why, no, I was sound asleep.
And where were you when the gold coin was stolen?
Why, I was in the sword collection room, way at the back of the museum.
Aren't Madame Pilet and Professor Merganser with you?
We came to the museum together, but Professor Merganser and Madame Pilet went to the Chagan Duck Antique Market. We were all going to meet for lunch at the Lotus Blossom Restaurant in the Myeong Duck Shopping Center. Ghastly news about Dr. Yang's orchid.
I don't know. I was cleaning the display cases. 1 second the jeweled sword handle was there. The next second it wasn't. I suppose I wasn't paying attention.
Another theft. How intriguing.
Achoo! Now I'm allergic to antiques. Maybe it's the dust.
Widgeon, get a hold of yourself. And what are you doing here?
My auntie and I were just... Achoo!
How can I get any information with you sneezing like that?
What did you want to know, Inspector?
The report by the witness is very similar to the reports at the museum. The stolen objects vanished before everyone's eyes. I came here to check it out. Now listen, Pigeon. Weren't you supposed to be looking for your little flower? And for goodness sake, stop that sneezing!
Professor Merganser.
Good afternoon. Would you just look at my find? An almost exact replica of a Chandak Dynasty vase. It was quite a steal.
And there's quite a lot of that going on around here.
Willard is talking about Dr. Yang's orchid being stolen last night from the greenhouse. Perhaps you saw or heard something?
It can't be true. Oh, my. No, I didn't hear or see anything. My room is on the other side of the house, away from the greenhouse.
Where's Madame Pilet? Isn't she here with you?
She went to the Myeongdak shopping district. She said she wanted to do some shopping before we met at the restaurant for lunch.
Oh, there are so many shops here. She could be in any one of them.
Perhaps she's even done her shopping and is at the restaurant.
Help! Help! Call the police! The diamond! It's gone! Stolen! Help! Oh, I was just about to show it to a client when it disappeared. It was a 40-carat diamond worth a fortune.
I am Willard Widgeon of the Swiss police, and this is Miss Mallard, the world-famous detective. May we search the premises? Oh, I'm gonna die.
Not from these flowers, Willard. They're fake. I've seen this before somewhere. Excuse me, but do you use this for your jewelry making?
No, I've never seen that before. It looks like dirt.
The police are on their way. Come along, Willard. I suspect this clue will lead us to the culprit.
Shouldn't we check the restaurant for Madame Pilet, Auntie?
This comes first.
Haven't we had enough orchids for one day, Auntie?
See? Here's this crystal again. Just like the one I found in the jewelry store. I'm certain I saw some in the pots at Dr. Yang's greenhouse.
May I help you?
Yes. Do you know what this is?
Mineral fertilizer. A special brand that comes from the Dragon Rock Cave on the outskirts of the city.
Oh, great. Now I'm allergic to caves. I can't go in there.
You're right. I will have to go in alone. But if my hunch is correct, I will need some protection.
And what is your hunch, Auntie?
Your sneezing gave me the clue I needed. At each crime scene, you sneezed, even though there were no flowers or no real flowers in sight. It made me think there must be some flower residue in the air. That, combined with our first meeting with Dr. Yang's guests, who were acting in a manner that might help explain the witness reports. The reports all stated that one moment the stolen artifact was there, and the next, it was gone.
Like they just disappeared.
Which is impossible, unless you were in a trance. A trance caused by the unique smell of Dr. Yang's orchid. There. Now I won't be affected because I can't smell the orchid. An orchid someone is preparing to clone.
If whoever is responsible clones that many orchids, they might
take over the world.
Oh, my little ones, you will serve me well. First Korea, then we will take over the world with my orchideous spray, mister. I will make a fortune with the priceless artifacts I stole, using the smell of Dr. Yang's orchid. Then I will make hundreds and hundreds of misters. I will conquer the universe. think Band-Aids can protect you from my power? Come!
Don't worry, Auntie. I'll save you. Auntie, quack to me.
What? Where am I? Oh, Willard. Oh, thank you for saving me. But where...
I'll explain that later, Auntie. What do we do now, Auntie?
Why, round up the suspects, who should all be at the Lotus Blossom restaurant. I will call and ask them to meet us at Dr. Yang's greenhouse.
I do remember something. I saw Mr. Wan early in the morning entering the greenhouse with a watering can. And when he left again, the watering can seemed to be very heavy.
What are you saying?
I see. Well, after reviewing the clues in the case, it would appear that all of you could be suspects. You see, I first became suspicious about Dr. Merganser, who seemed to be happy that his student had created such an orchid, but then seemed quite irate later on that the student had surpassed the teacher.
Well, I never...
No, you didn't. You may be jealous, but you are not the guilty one, for you did not have much to gain by the theft of the orchid. Unlike Maurice Shoveler, who wanted to make a fortune selling the orchid in his shops around the world. And he was at the scene of the crime where the Swiss medallion was stolen.
I remember now. The night the orchid was stolen, I heard Maurice walking on the stepping stones outside the greenhouse.
Are you saying I am a thief?
No, but I believe the villain wanted to place suspicion on you, and so made the sounds of a cast walking on the stepping stones leading to the greenhouse. No, the real mastermind behind all of these thefts is someone with a strong fashion sense. Someone whose shoes make a distinct clicking sound, not like the tap-tap of a cane or the kerplunk of a heavy cast. No, the distinct sound I heard was a combination of a cast and Madame Pilet's shoes, which make a clicking noise. The same clicking noise I heard on the stepping stones to the greenhouse and at the Dragon Rock Cave. But my suspicions were only confirmed when she said she saw Mr. Wan entering the greenhouse with a watering can. A greenhouse that is completely automated and therefore does the watering itself.
Really, darling, you do have quite an imagination. Ha! You will never catch me!
Thank you, Willard. That's twice your allergies have proved beneficial to us. First, at the Dragon Rock Cave, when your beak was so stuffed you were able to rescue me because you were unaffected by the orchid scent. And now your sneeze delayed Madame Pilet so that she could not escape.
I guess you just have to take the good with the bad. Right, Auntie?
But Marjorie, how did Madame Pilet enter the greenhouse? How did she get through the security?
When Madame Pilet saw the potency of the orchid, she knew that she could make much more money using it to thieve than to make perfume. So she pretended to drop her makeup case, and while we were all being helpful, she observed you entering the code. The fact that I saw the villain wearing a gas mask removed Dr. Yang and Mr. Wan as suspects. They have handled the orchid for so long they are immune to its effects. Just like Willard with his stuffed beak.
I have heard enough.
Oh, there you are, Chief. Now, I was just wondering if you would lend me some more officers. This case has me officially stumped.
Not to worry. The case was solved, thanks to your subordinate. Who would have thought a little orchid could have done so much damage?
Orchid? A flower was responsible for the thefts?
Achoo! Yep.
I stand corrected about you this time, Widgeon. You have made the Swiss police look good. Congratulations.
You know, Dr. Yang, given the orchid's properties, I believe society would be best served if you donated it for medicinal purposes.
I couldn't agree more. If we ever find it, that is.
I believe we shall find your orchid at the Dragon Rock Cave, where Madame Pilet was planning to clone it.
Then I still have something to unveil at the Secret Gardens Flower Festival.
Well, that's the perfect place to unveil it, since there is plenty of fresh air.
Achoo! Oh, you can say that again, Auntie.
I'm happy to see you're not sneezing, Willard. I guess you finally relaxed into your vacation.
It helped having Inspector Bubblehead congratulate me. That sure took the stress off. And speaking of the inspector, where is he?
So this is the flower that caused all the fuss. I wonder what you smell like.